touches in the paint. So that's something they're looking for, but ultimately not so concerned because it's early, Bill and Stu.
Well, I think the one thing that he has to understand, he being Powell, is he just doesn't have Rubio off of his right shoulder, and that freed him up to take the shot.
Well, Lakers have had 5 different scores this month of November, and Gasol's been one of them. As Kevin Martin a lot, not as much last year, but 3 times throughout Martin's career, and he has the ball now, he has been in the top 10 free throw attempts. And that is Kevin Love knocking it down from the outside. 4 for 23.
That's why you have to make him a scorer. He's looking to distribute.
Martin on Steve Blake, fall away, and that's nothing but net. Kevin Martin averaging 23 points, so he welcomed him back, and they've been making some moves, and Flip has been doing the job in the front office as Rubio goes to the cup and wing. Excellent defender, and out on the fast break, he's a blur.
This is where you got to make Rubio a scorer.
Love for 3, he's hit 2.
You know that he can score.
Lakers are back to within 2 at 12-10. This year they are much improved in that regard. Martin, one of the reasons, that's just inside the line, and he hits. Kevin Martin. Love cleans the glass and outlets to Rubio. Ricky Rubio. You mentioned that he's playing pro basketball just about his entire life, it seems. Martin hits it, stares at his own bench, scores.
Well, that time he did it with some quickness. He didn't just try to overpower the defender. He's got to mix it up more.
Love again, quick trigger. Kevin Love, Blake had a notion. Instead, it's going to get taken away by Brewer. He spins out to Martin. He will set and fire. Look out. Lakers need a timeout. Lakers. Everybody else on the floor is the same. Coming out with 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Rubio stops and looks for Kevin Love. How hot is he? That's how hot he is. He's unconscious right now.
Because he's catching it, and that time, last time, Wesley was not too far off of him, but he just shot it right in his face.
Kevin Love, by the way, is the leading rebounder in the league. Kevin Martin is equally hot. Out of Montenegro. Gets him in the air, so Powell shoots a little 5-footer. Rebound Love. There's that long lead. Look at that. Right on the hands of Brewer. No basket, though, as the foul was out around the 15-foot line.
But they give the ball to the Timberwolves.
17-2 Timberwolves run. Make it 19-2 Timberwolves run. And this plus team out of Syracuse. Xavier Henry, who had a very poor road trip offensively, misses. Rubio up now to Corey Webster with the left hand, and that settles in, and the Lakers cannot do anything to stop. That's their 4th. The previous 3 have led to 8 points. Rubio played 57 games last year. Under to Love, puts Wesley Johnson in the air, bodies up on him, and then scores. Lakers shooting 30% to start the game. Rubio will move it around the perimeter. Here's Barea driving with the left hand off the glass, and J.J. Barea is going to score. What a great percentage of rebound rate, Jordan, the other night, despite the loss. Rubio for 3. Well, when Ricky Rubio is knocking down threes, you know it's your night. Element has to be enjoying what he has seen so far. As Stu said, just a little Meeks. Those are the 5 on the floor for the Lakers. Tough pass taken away by Martin. Meeks is going to hustle back. Martin goes all the way, doesn't score, but an easy follow by Alexei Shved.
He caught it and did a couple of fakes, jab fakes, and then tried to reload.
Needs to be in rhythm. Barea, corner of the key, goes around a pick, finds himself wide open, and Barea's got a bucket.
This is 2 free throws, and when you're trailing, you don't want to miss free throws ever, but when you're trailing big like this, you've got to convert those.
Barea finds Pekovic. That's a nice pass. Pekovic was alone, and this is just especially in the open floor. Kamen can't bury the one in the lane. Again, it's up to Brewer. Boy, does he run the floor? And Rubio finds him. Fires it head to the front court. Brewer went to school in Florida. Now Rubio, that's a tough shot, but Pekovic was right there away from the Lakers. So up to Martin. Steve Nash is there. Martin off the glass. No, Kevin Love can't control. Here come the Lakers with Kamen. Bad cross-court pass, and it turns into a dunk by Kevin Love.
That's why.
Numbers he's been putting up early in this season as this leader of the team. Here's Ricky Rubio orchestrating on top, pulls up from 15 feet. Ricky Rubio tonight Nash has missed all 3 shots, and it's a turnover. At the other end, Brewer runs the floor and dunks it away. Half in the second quarter. Take it away. Nobody, a little foul at the other end. Count it, and the foul. And now it's a 20.
You just have to be aware of him, and most of the time it's the guy making the pass.
Young, that's going to be after the fact, even if it goes down. And that ends yet another forgettable half.
And then another thing to watch, Minnesota is the worst team in the league at protecting the rim. The Lakers are able to get in there with impunity. They think that's
and Nick Young can't knock it down. Here comes Corey Brewer. He's got 1 speed, and that's just fast.
He goes up and down the floor, doesn't he?
Pekovic rolls to the basket, and Love finds him. Again, here's Martin. He wards off Meeks. So good at getting to the line is Kevin Martin. Oh, it's a give and a go and an easy bucket as Corey Brewer got a little bit of a fumble, though, by Jody underneath the Pekovic. Tries to get away, double teamed, and throws it up and in. And the foul, as Pekovic will try to
look to get more elbow jump shots. This seems to be his most effective spot away from him.
Pekovic will leave it for Martin. There's that one-handed jump shot of his. Rebounding -2 for the Lakers here in the half, or here in the game. Here's Rubio going all the way and uses some strength to put it up and in.
The Timberwolves have 4 of their 5 starters in double figures.
Rubio again attacks the basket, bounces. Pekovic puts 2 in the air and scores. Young is going to attack, then kick to Jody Meeks. 6 on the shot clock. Jody, he can't hit. There's a great outlet pass to Martin, who scores. Kevin Love with the assist. Nick Shortkoff was talking about that earlier in the press room. Here's Martin trying to attack on Powell, and the tip is up and in. Barea into the post. Love with 4. Had a man in the air. Now they're up against it with 2 and 1. Martin is just going to realize it, and he shoots a 3. So just like Williams beat the clock with 1, Martin 4 out of 6, 21 minutes of play. Lakers have hit their last 6 shots. Now they got to dig in on defense and get a stop. Minute 50 to go here in the quarter. Love up and under and scores.
Pass. Good job by Jordan Hill.
Yeah, which means Barea won't even shoot it. He does. It's after the buzzer.
That's a nice little close to the quarter for the Lakers. Now
Farmar, Johnson, and Jordan Hill, the 5 on the floor for the Lakers. Rubio. Good bounce pass to Cunningham. He goes through 2 Lakers and scores. It's a good setup by Rubio. Doesn't. 6 of his 9 on the offensive end. Barea double team. Whips it over to Rubio. He'll let him take that most of the time, but tonight he's hitting it. As bad as 29 this half. Rubio under the Love. Count it, and the foul. From Ricky.
Very little the Lakers could do with that one.
Yeah, Jordan was in good position that time. Jordan Hill just went flying over his head. It's a good point. Barea just inside the top of the key. This will make an appearance here in LA, and he's fun to watch. And then the back-to-back at Denver on Wednesday. We'll have both games on Time Warner Cable Sports Net. Cutting Brewer as Pekovic from the high post fed him, and he's by the rim.
Good entry pass by Powell. Yeah. You have to finish that shot.
Halfway through the quarter. Rubio. Bounce under to Barea. Well, he got up there a little bit, didn't he? Wesley Johnson was right on his... Barea. Remember, they've lost 22 straight times to the Lakers. Brewer from behind the arc, and he hits it. Hummel checks in. Rob Hummel. Price. He knocks one down. A.J. Price. Presented by Hyundai immediately following the game. It's Access Sportsnet Lakers. Williams rises and fires. And Hummel has the follow basket.
They're athletic, but they just don't learn fundamentals at that young age. And then it becomes, as they go on, it becomes more and more difficult to teach them.
Lob underneath to Wesley Johnson. He can't convert, and that'll do it. And that 22-game losing streak to the Lakers is over. And Rick Adelman leaves the floor as a winner. And the Wolves are now